guys, what's going on? So, I'm here to bring you my overall thoughts of Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 as a whole. Just 126. My last episodes over the past few weeks. Card Fight Vanguard G. Just caught up with that as well. Let me Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. So, like any other Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, it has a it's a built up middle, a decent middle, and then as most shows, Yu-Gi-Oh! is far from done. But the middle right now is probably people got hype about it, and honestly, I'm hyped about myself. So, I would say probably not just the 35 episodes. Probably the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Content I've seen in a long time. For that consistency, it's not just a combination of different characters from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, and even Yu-Gi-Oh! ZX all combined into this. So that's obviously a plus. But on top of that, it follows the same rules as any other shonen, and pretty much the protagonist, no matter where he goes, he has the ability to meet people, and he has the ability to befriend people, even throughout duels. And throughout the entire series, you got people that are coming together for a certain goal, for a certain purpose. In this case, it was trying to get back, or trying to prevent Yuzu from being kidnapped for the most part, until she was kidnapped and sent into a fusion dimension. However, because you got the 4 dimensions, you have the XYZ dimension, you have the synchro dimension, and you have the fusion dimension, as well as the regular one that Yuya and the rest come from. So that's pretty much the explanation we got in this episode is, yeah, as well. That was epic as hell. You have Yuya trying to search for his father. On top of that, and you also got the 4 girls. You have Serena, you have Rin, you have Ruri, and you have Yuzu look-alike, and you have 4 protagonists that looks like the same as Yuya. You have Yugo, you have Yuto, you have Yuri, and of course you have Yuya as well. And obviously, there's a connection there. We're just getting to learn, not too much, but we're getting to learn a little bit about the connection. And obviously, everybody has an agenda, but it's the coming together of, like I said, about achieving a certain goal. In this case, it's trying to take down the Fusion Academy that's producing all this stuff, at least for the most part. We're just finally getting to realize what really is going on down here, and the reason why people are getting being trapped into cards is pretty much on the Shadow Realm type of deal. If you lose, obviously you have Yuri putting people to cards. You put Alexis and you have people like Crow being put into cards. Obviously, that's a motivation booster. But right now, and Yuya going berserk mode not once but twice over the past few episodes has been epic as hell. I haven't seen stuff like that since Yugi himself went nuts. You remember that duel he had? I think it was with Raphael, when obviously he got provoked so much that he let his anger get him. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened with Yugi. In this case, Yuzu being kidnapped, and obviously they have parasites in their brain, so now they're pretty much brainwashed to fight against him. So that obviously ticks him off. He's forgetting all about the entertainment duel, and now he's pissed. And obviously, in the recent episode, he's gone berserk and causing whirlwinds and shit. It's on some like Jade and Yugi type Supreme King type of stuff. So that's epic. It's not just a dueling, but it's also the core of what makes Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 watchable on so many levels. The thing that sucks now is because I've caught up, I have to wait for another episode, which obviously it sucks. So I don't know how I'm going to tackle this. Probably going to do weekly reviews. I don't know if I'm going to do all weekly reviews or whether it's just like 1 episode per time. I don't know. But I have no problem reviewing my thoughts of Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 right now. Epic as hell. Especially now since you have Yuya going into contact. Well, not direct contact, but at least seeing his dad is obviously trapped behind a cage. Not, well, at least he was until he went on a berserk. He went into berserk mode. He blew the cage away, and now Yuya's free to do whatever the fuck he wants. I guess when he gets to control, he's gonna head to where Yuzo is. Who's obviously being manipulated, as is Rui, and obviously Serena as well. But the thing about it is they even get intimidated when Yuya gets pissed off, and he's like, and the thing about it, you have Yuto and you have Yuya pretty much inhabiting one body on some Pharaoh and Yugi type stuff. Obviously their anger is coming too as well. You have like Yuri and you have Yugo dueling as well. On top of that, that's what's causing all this stuff, because all four lookalikes are pretty much in the same. All four lookalikes, the girls are pretty much in the same area as well, so that's not good. We're kind of getting to learn what's going on around here, and apparently in this episode there's a duelist of goes by the name of Zark. Pretty much, you have the ability to produce fusion summons, XYZ summons, and obviously synchro summons as well. And yep, obviously he produced all those dragons. Now the problem here is it caused an accident. It caused one of the duelists obviously injured for real. Instead of like getting frightened, which some of the audience should be, they instead kept cheering it and they kept motivating to cause even more damage until the point where it's even destroying them. So it's like it's kind of like a double-edged sword. They kind of caused all this by cheering on instead of like trying to prevent it. And obviously now you have I guess Akaba Leo explaining what he saw and how the world got messed up because of it. And I guess what he said was Union City, I think it was all four dimensions come into one, I guess, but this caused obviously the world to be destroyed into chaos. And now, just to let you know how intimidated this is, even though this is a flashback, Rara, the little brother of Akaba Reggie, is pretty much shivering from all of this, and he can be pretty badass when he needs to be as well. So that's like okay. And then you have Yuya pretty much going into berserk mode as well. You have like Asta and Kaito trying to figure out what the hell's going on. They get blown back as well. All hell's gonna break loose, and that's probably one of the things that I like most about Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. You never know where it's gonna go next. Just when you think Yuya is gonna rescue Yuzu, another twist is added, and pretty much a new spin is added. It's kind of like an old spin on with a new twist, but in this case, it's a combination of different Yu-Gi-Oh! Series into one, and I think I like that more than anything else. Other than the fact that Yu-Gi-Oh! Coming together, bring people who once were enemies of him and are working towards a certain goal, and that's pretty much to like stop all this and put enough to the parasites. And obviously, you got the doctors pretty much pulling the strings to the parasites, and then you have Akaba Leo's in charge of all this shit, and now and now obviously they have to take down the doctor and all that, maybe to prevent the parasites from spreading. The thing about I liked a couple of episodes ago, we had the parasite going into Yuya's brain. I don't know how, but he ended up dissolving it. Probably his rage like dissolved it, and he pretty went berserk. So that's like okay, he threw this guy over the edge, and that may be one of my favorite scenes out of the entire series. So yeah, definitely epic stuff. I can't wait to see what happens next. Like I said, I may do this review on a weekly basis, but I'm definitely going to review episodes here and there. But let me know what you guys think down below. If you just caught up, or if you just reached Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 and you just caught up, let me know what you guys think as a whole. But that's it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video if you did appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Comment, rate, subscribe. Catch you guys later.